Rejoice, unwedded bride.
The Akathist Hymn is a profound devotional poem which sings the praises of the Most Holy Theotokos and Ever Virgin Mary. It is chanted in all Orthodox churches throughout the world during the 5 Fridays in the Great Lent, and it constitutes a very concrete spiritual preparation for the Holy Week and Easter services. The Akathist Hymn is attributed to Saint Romanus the Melodist. The hymn was composed for the feast of the Annunciation of the Most Holy Theotokos. In the year 626, after the great liberation of Constantinople from the siege of Avars, Patriarch Sergius chose it as a hymn of thanksgiving to the Mother of God the Theotokos, adding a new kondakion, the famous O Champion General. After a second miraculous liberation of Constantinople in the year 718, Romanus' hymn, already the Akathist, was again chosen by the Patriarch Germanos of Constantinople, the founder of the feast of the Akathist, on the Saturday of the 5th week in Lent. In the 9th century, a beautiful canon composed of 9 odes by Joseph the Hymnographer was added to the Akathist hymn. The Akathist hymn is composed of 24 stanzas, known as iki. The starting letter of each of the 24 stanzas in sequence is a letter of the Greek alphabet, alpha to the omega. 12 of the stanzas are lengthy and end with Rejoice, O unwedded bride, and the other 12 are rather short and conclude with Alleluia, a Hebrew word meaning Praise the Lord. The hymn is divided into 4 main parts, and briefly the content is as follows. The first 6 stanzas recount the Annunciation to the Virgin Mary, the Virgin Mary's purity, the Virgin Mary's visit to Elizabeth, the doubts of Joseph the Protector, and his joy upon learning of the supernatural conception. Stanzas 7 to 12 tell us of the shepherds hearing the angels praising the birth of the Lord and their visit to the manger, the adoration of the Magi, the flight of the Holy Family to Egypt and the falling of the idols, the receiving of the infant Jesus by the prophet Simeon in the temple on the 40th day. Stanzas 13 to 18 relate the new creation which was wrought by the incarnate Lord through the Theotokos, the call for the lifting of our minds to heaven from where God descended, the Lord's omnipresence, that while he came to earth he was no less in heaven, the confounding of the philosophers and orators who were at a loss to explain God's condescension. The last stanzas 19 to 24 speak of the Theotokos as a protectress of all the devout and those who choose to flee unto her, God coming as one of us, amongst us, to draw us near to Him, our inability to adequately sing the praises of God, whose mercies are countless, the Lord cancelling all the ancient spiritual debts and the granting of His grace to all, our prayers and petitions to the Holy Mother to protect us from misfortunes and save us from the future condemnation.
O Champion General, I your city now inscribe to you, triumphant anthems as the tokens of my gratitude, being rescued from the terrors of Theotokos, inasmuch as you have power unassailable from all kinds of perils, free me so that unto you I may cry aloud, rejoice.